If I'm to serve the night, I would know her will. Heading up.
You sure are a good customer to my professional associate, or so I'm hearing him. I'm mostly hearing her mind, but I've seen...
Rest now, all of you. Follow the river Acheron beyond the necropolis. Why look, Laval? Back to the dust.
I didn't think you'd keep heading this way once we were finished with Typhon, but you're not really finished with...
That's a feeling there.
The old special? Hail, sorceress.
Greetings, witch.
You'd mentioned that you've come to trust in me. I wanted you to know it meant a lot. No one has...
Lady Medea, surely your inclination to conducting research all alone has something to do with this.
No, I do not lack for company. The mere thought of being surrounded by the living and the dead alike makes the bile in my belly rise.
Since ambrosia can be so good as to leave you desiring more, I wanted you to have this, for being quite possibly the most well...
To have been blessed by one such as you after having cursed so very many, however much they had it coming.
It isn't compensation, merely a gift. Your past is your business. I know only the Lady Medea whom I've met and come to understand. She's...
You were so young when first we met. I thought as you grew older, you would harden, grow crueler, as many of us do.
You're most welcome. Go, Rocky.
Leftover
Thanks, little one.
bras.
feels even sturdier. Show me the surroundings. Next up, what's left of Aphira?
You are somehow still able to confront the father of all monsters here, so then his raging spirit yet remains.
Blood and darkness. Let's get you someplace safe. Where else? Bronze beaks. Just a couple of these left.
Victory means there's an even slimmer chance Typhon may haunt us, is that it? Perhaps these are the very
What next? Need a quick overview. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
The Titan of Foresight is conspiring with Heracles. Perhaps their love of mortal kind unites them. That, or their relation to... Dark side.
Barrier destroyed. At last.
That ferryman having a fire sale there. Don't want you paying an exorbitant amount. Not that they're...
Getting warmer. You're very obstinate for a peaceful shepherd. Did Poseidon do something to...
Oh, I don't get offended. I get even. Down to crawling.
Out cold. In shadow I serve.
So fluffy.
Which keepsake now? The embryo. As planned.
Enjoy the silence, sister. Welcome. Time to get to work.
Looks valuable, Rocky.
The dregs of battle.
You say the gods never shared nectar with you. Well, I'm sharing.
No more of this, Witch. I told you I don't care for it.
Your tolerance is enough, sir. I see how hard you work, expecting nothing in...
That would require me to have one still.
Sir, what are you doing in the middle of the Rift of Thessaly? How did you even get here?
I'm proficient in a wide variety of athletics, since you mention it. Swimming, leaping.
So this is part of your patrol path? To think, my journey could have been even more infested with foe.
Much would be different if not for me, though you're one of the few I've met of late to admit it. Fair voyaging, sister. Till next we meet.
That's for last time.
A boon. Greater might. I'll take it from here. Transform. Let's begin. Satisfactory. In the name of Hades. Sailing on.
This ship is mine.
A centaur heart. Special
Greetings
delivery.
to you.
trance for me.
What do you desire?
Your weapons decide with that.
Careful fight, Ares. The boon from chaos just took hold.
This was but an inconsequential skirmish.
Lord Charon?
We meet again.
Choose your path.
The path across the sky. All right, Zagreus. I accept these terms.
Sister,
Hi there.
there came a point in my security specialist career when my victories became too numerous to count.
You're very welcome. And likewise have my own defeats become a little less common recently.
The Shades would never tolerate it any other way. Well, let's make this a victory or defeat to never forget. Congratulations, Mininoe, for I have deemed you blasted strong. Well above rather strong on my scale.
Thank you, brother. I try. Do you normally even win anything when you prevail in this play?
Usually just darkness, but I do have something for you here. I've always wanted to give
A keepsake of some sort? Thank you.
occupational hazard.
Well fought, big brother. A gift. And I'm back. There's my reward.
Your path has led to Aphrodite.
Olympus, I accept this message. your service.
Trouble?
If you admire Ares so much, know that he has lent me his aid. I have his blessing even now.
You suppose right, and say you do have Ares making up for all your weakness. It's probably because he wants this war to last. Now it's my turn.
Something in the earth.
Ooh. All right. Silence. Made it this far, and yet the real climb is just about to start. And down we go. Face the Argent Skull.
Like to use your feminine wiles to get your way? Well, now is the time to use every means at our disposal. Why, even Aphrodite has taken up the cause. Not...
Oh, I'm no novice with the spear, Lord Zeus. For there are those against whom not even my feminine wiles prove as effective as a sharp and pointy bit of...
He's suggesting an exchange. Stronger. superior might.
Settled.
Thus you have risen.
You'd think being surrounded by family would mean being surrounded by like-minded folk, except not many on Olympus think as I do.
Lady Athena, I am honored to have joined your fight, and to have earned your blessings and your faith. I sometimes overlook the need to express my...
Let it be said that we are goddesses of action, not words, and I accept your thoughtful, if oddly timed, offering.
Of course.
I have something here for you, cousin, seeing as you remain
I'm honored, Lady Athena. A family such as ours...
You have impressed not only me, but all our kin. Most of them, I should say. And... Wisely decided. Onward, then.
Lady Hestia!
You're going to love this.
Special delivery.
The Nightmare Bringer.
Remember me, Talos? Or just attack me right away?
No heart that cannot break.
Mindless machinery and nothing more. Coinage. What's good here?
I say, Dad, what if I just don't want to? And he says, then get out of my sight. So I say, out of sight? All right. Look who's here.
Dionysus, won't you at least notify your family members that you're well? Some of them are...
I'm sure I'll get around to it one of these nights, baby, but we're still celebrating your success. You won.
I did not personally win the war. We stood together as a family and
And I'm doing my part right now. The others know I'm going to be fine. I just need a little space, what with all the excitement. A little space with all these... Coming right up. Hey, this is great. There's not an entrance fee or anything, but tips are always welcome as our nectar's running.
Oh, looks to me as if you've all had quite enough for now.
You better.
Happy feasting, my lord.
Cheers. Whoa, baby.
Just mingling.
Point.
The hunt begins. Got you. It's a pillar top. The end of the path. Hear me, on my authority.
Again we meet. My master indicates that your accomplishments are mounting night by night. He awaits beyond.
First you, then Typhon. Same as ever. Though I'm delighted to know I'm living up to Grandfather's expectations. Could always use more family members to appease.
I do not envy you in that. Nevertheless, so long as our paths are intertwined, I shall be in. Go,
Here for you, Gorgeous.
Leave this place.
Waves of flame.
Very clever.
It'll be a thing of beauty.
You gods have much to answer for, yet no one to make you.
You love.
Legions of the Titan Lord. I am beaten, but you cannot afford to give chase. Who would have fought for you?
Bye, Itos. For me. The card.
See you later.
Typhon storm. The elements themselves turning against the gods.
Here be you, gorgeous.
Next floor. You're one of Typhon's bigger children, aren't you?
No heart that cannot break.
Oh, that is a stench. In the name of Hades.
On the house.
Oh, good. Straightforward. What's for delivery? Something's here. There you are.
Cast your eyes on this.
Drove it back. I grow strong.
Careful, like this hole, just take your pick.
occupied!
You're gone.
It is most natural to wonder, now that our princess of the underworld withstood the terrifying fury of the father of all monsters, what comes next. So please, go right ahead and wonder that.
Return to Shadow now. Well, that was productive. That's one fewer possibility that things will run afoul for us again. Good evening, everyone. Be well, all right?
That jar I mentioned, filled with all the bad stuff, I opened it. I wanted to know what was inside. And it went whoosh. I let just about everything out into the world, into our lives.
What? Why would you have done a thing like that? How did you even come across this jar?
It was a wedding gift from the Olympians. Prometheus, whom I remember now, interesting guy. He had a hunky brother, and we sort of hit it off.
So the gods wanted you to have a jar full of terrible things. That seems an odd sort of present to give to...
Just some woman. But there weren't too many of us then, and I don't think the gods liked Prometheus much. So, anyway, the next time any mortal stubs their toe, pays taxes, gets the sweats, anything like that, it's on me.
Even if what you say is true, you make it sound as though you'd no intention to do it. So it's not your fault.
The thing is, I did do it. So it is my fault. I'm gonna go.
Dora?
Heard the good news. The god of wine shall help to calm your mind. Something unusual occurred, Princess. The fated list scrolled to a point that caught my eye. What it said made little sense to me, though I'm implored to tell you.
I see your spirits glimmer as the metals underneath the earth. That sounds much like a waking phrase.
A demon of some sort. A mask-like face in shadow. Some nocturnal realm.
We'll soon find out, I think. Likely a bearer of the arms of...
I may have just fulfilled part of a prophecy in relaying those words.
I think so. I see your spirits glimmer as the metals underneath the earth. Salutations to the shades of the unseen. I salute you, shades.
Any trace of Typhon left? You encountered the return of latent memories on that shade companion who yet haunts your residence.
I had seldom seen Dora want for something more, and she has a strong spirit.
I held to my suspicions, but 'twas not for me to speak of it. The complications between gods and mortal.
Am I supposed to just accept that my relatives may have been so careless or cruel with all these beings who look up to them? Perhaps Prometheus is right about us gods.
Prometheus makes sweeping condemnations. Live long enough, Melinwe, and you too shall make decisions you regret. Dora certainly has. Some of your relatives surely have as well. All we can do is learn and move.
You said some of my relatives. You think others may be more like Dora was, oblivious to the mistakes of the past?
I think they could not dwell on it, especially of late, with harder lessons from the past taking precedence. Perhaps at some point you shall help your relatives make peace with all of this, when they are ready to face their...
Would it be foolish and naive for me to try?
It would be foolish and naive for me to say so.
Good evening, broker. This one.
You got there. That nectar you've been passing around? Don't see why you bother.
Deserves? And I suppose you think you're...
Yeah. Who do you think I am, if everybody just magically got what they deserve?
That's awful.
That's life.
The task proceeds. Is Typhon really up there on the summit still? No trace of him in our reports, but if Kronos, your grandfather...
He is, yes. And I end up confronting Typhon as before. Apparently these...
I don't see how that's possible. What, there are all these other instances of you out there? Some failing, some...
Whatever works, aye? Ready to come out? I don't suppose I could persuade you to come join me at...
No, I don't suppose you can, not now.
They're missing out, I'm sure. Lord Moros, I wanted you to have this either way, though, if you're not too busy.
Princess Melinwe, it would be my...
So it can be a lot, of course. I don't know what's the better source of motivation. Those completely certain I'll succeed in everything.
I have the same thought pattern frequently. The Fates, they could anticipate the outcomes of my efforts and would chastise me some...
Then where did you find the strength? Your responsibilities sound like they must have been a lot.
It all simply became a force of habit at some point. You practice a skill to a level of proficiency, then fear letting it go. Fear you'll never be as capable at other things.
I wouldn't have expected Doom himself to harbor such misgivings.
Well, perhaps I should have been born as fear. So then where do you think it comes from?
I've decided it comes from the thought of finding more of this ambrosia out there. This is good.
Yes, it is. I very much enjoyed your company, Princess. And thank you for the drink.
I trust so too. As promised. Now for my waking phrase.
The vanquisher of Typhon has arrived. I must salute the bearer of the Argent Skull. Would that my own cranium would thusly reinforce.
One good skull deserves another. Welcome, everyone, to the unseen. Ignium, I see your spirits glimmer as the metals underneath the earth. The hidden aspect of Supai. I'll keep this in mind. I need more than I have.
light of moon in darkest Erebus.
Fate fabric. Become what I seek. Still cooking, isn't it?
Ah, that's a nice touch.